Hello dear lovely souls, welcome to my channel. This is Soleil Rising and you're watching your astrology reading. This video is going to be a little bit different. So I need to light some candles to set the environment and the mood. I have one more candle here. So in this video, I'm going to give you your 18-month ahead, let's say yearly reading, because the reason it's not typical is because usually when you make yearly horoscope reading, you take into account all the planets, everything that is happening in the sky. But for this reading, which is for 2023, 2024, and January 2025, is going to be concentrated on lunar nodes. The reason is that these nodes are my #1 favorite thing in astrology. These are the things that I am obsessed about whenever I open a natal chart to do a reading on personality or on your future or your next year and etc. First things I go to is the nodes, because literally I think they give any answer that you want like that. That's why in this video I want to make a full-on let's say 2024, end of 2023 reading for each sign, for you to know where you should focus your time and your energy, whereas where you shouldn't. Because with lunar nodes, whenever they change the signs, they give you the flavors and good and positive sides of the both sides of the nodes. And depending on your rising sign, on your time of birth, everyone will have different fields of life activated. For me, I call this new year theme, because lunar nodes give you the theme, the overview of what your life is going to be about. Not about what things will happen monthly or today, what's gonna happen. It's just what kind of vibe you're going to be living in upcoming 18 months. Actually, we should deduct from July, because the nodes have already entered the signs of Libra and Aries in July. So we have July, August, September, October? Finished October. Okay, so we have 4 months minus. So your upcoming 14 months are going to be heavily themed after the lunar nodes. And this is very important to know, because I've already mentioned that important for you to know your time of birth to watch this video. You have to know your time of birth so that you can check your rising sign. You of course can check your sun sign, but it will give you just extra information, the sun sign or the moon sign. But if you want a specificity, if you want really a forecast, a specific forecast, please make sure to check your rising signs. Rising sign. If you do not know your rising sign, you can just go to Google and write natal chart calculator, or you can just comment down below your time and day of birth, and of course the year and the place, and I'll just check myself, because it's my hobby. I love to know who is who, what is your rising sign, what kind of personality you are, because you will never find the same exact natal chart, because even twins have different charts, trust me, unless they're they came out at the same time, which never happens. I mean, if the mother, okay, whatever. I have big announcement, by the way. Today is November 1st, and until December 25th, which is my birthday, I am offering 50% off on all of my readings. 50% off until 25th of December. The reason is that on 25th of December, it's my birthday. I'm gonna be busy. And after that, I'm going to be having exams in January, and I'm pretty sure people do their readings or prepare for the new year in December or in November. So you're free to reach out to me and get your 50% off reading on anything, on yearly reading, love reading, relocation. Oh my god, next video I'm going to talk about relocation. This is the new topic that I have been studying it for a long time, but then I don't talk about the things that I haven't experienced. So I did some like thorough research on relocation astrology, or like astrology travel, and now I am sure that I can talk about it. So I'll talk about it in the next video, and then I can make readings about where you should move, where you should live, where you can find love, where you can find money, where you can find fame, and etc. Or where is the best place to celebrate birthday so that your upcoming year is fun. Yeah, and with all the readings, you're gonna receive a numerology report of your destiny. Yeah, it's like destiny matrix combined with numerology and tarology all together. I don't consider it as like super specific as astrology, but it really helps you to see an overview of your personality, of your life, what are your really strong skills, and what you could potentially become and learn. And maybe there are some things you never knew that actually if you try you will do really well. I look super weird with this makeup. Why is that? This looks magical. This place is a study room. Nobody studies here, but yeah. Yeah, and for those who still want to get my 21-day manifestation journal that actually really works, I just need your emails. Please, when you comment that you want a journal for free, I'll send it to you PDF. I just need your feedback. Just please comment down your emails, or if it's too much, I guess I will, after this video, I will create a form and put the link down below, so please check that out. And without further ado, we're gonna begin. So I just need to pause and take a deep breath because I think I talked a lot already. Hello dear Aries. This is your next 14 months reading. So like starting from today until January 2025. So whatever I will just start talking about, probably for some of you have already started from July or even earlier. Please make sure to check your rising sign, okay? Let's go. So I would say this upcoming year and 2 more months, upcoming 14 months for you is going to be very important because it is directly about Aries. Whenever, whatever you ever wanted to have, to make, to achieve, to become, this is the time for you to do it. This is the time of a big shift because the nodes are in Aries and in Libra. So what does it mean? When we have South node in Libra and North node in Aries, means you should focus on something where North node is at. For you, it's in your own sign. And South node is where you have to let go of things and do less and learn and grow so that you can move forward. So with North node in Aries, like there's so many things that could happen, but whatever happens is always about you. It is going to be anything from career growth, partnerships, from like physical health and your physical body, anything that you have always wanted but you didn't have, like, you know, enough time or confidence to do so. It will be the time of the growth. So I call it like self-growth and self-development when it comes to your body. For example, during this time, most of Aries, you will notice that you are taking care more of your body, like going to gym, exercising. Also, some of you will notice that you're becoming more impulsive, which is sometimes is good. I am Aries South Node. I'm born as Aries South Node, which means I'm like, and North Node means you have to learn how to become more outspoken. If you have an idea in your mind, just say it. Do not no rely on other people's opinion. Do not care what other people say. Whatever you want, you do it. Aries is the sign of a leader, of someone that tells the people, hey, let's go here, we should do this. I want to start business, I'm doing it now. So with Aries, it's always about now, let's do it now. So with South Node in Libra, you will have to kind of like you will see that there are some people in your life who really don't do anything well or good in your life. They're just there, and they're just like, some of them could be dragging you. So in that case, in upcoming year, you will notice that some people are actually going away from your life. So some people are either removing themselves from your life, or you're like naturally becoming like more distant with those people, which is actually very, very good. However, if those people are with whom you know that you have really strong bond, you will notice that your relationship is getting to the next level, like more committed, more passionate, more compatible, okay, but like more understanding. Also for Aries, who some of you, you will notice that you want to start something. You want to I want to do this, I want to go big, I want to make this, I want to start this company, I want to do this, da, 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 da. You will notice that during this time, Aries rising in general, they like to be independent and do things on their own. But during this time, you will notice that you need someone to do something. You will feel like, I can't do this on my own. I need a partner to do something. Like, I don't want to go to restaurant by myself. I want to go with someone. Say what? No. You are doing these things on your own because it's time for some of you who are more like, like shy to become more confident, become more free, become super, super independent. However, if you are like an Aries rising or someone who has South Node in Aries like me, maybe during this time you will notice that there will be an opportunity that someone important will come into your life. Someone super important will come into your life with whom you can either grow a business or grow together or learn from each other. I would say someone Libra, someone with Libra aspects will be like perfect for Aries, because there's so many things we have to learn from Libras, and Libras will be learning from us. Also, if there are some of you who are like single, and you were like wondering, where is he or she coming? Where are they coming? They're coming this year, like upcoming 14 months. You will notice that you're meeting more and more people who are kind of like opposite, like completely different from you, but then you're like, I like that, I want that, I need that in my life. Those people, I call them like karmic people because we're dealing with karmic nodes. So whoever new comes into your life, it's going to be kind of like karmic, meaning you learn from them a lot, or it's meant to be. Please don't, no, let's not take karmic as like something negative and bad. No. To me, when I say karmic, it means the relationship that is like meant to be for you to grow and evolve together, or from the other person. Yeah, overall, please focus more on yourself, on your self-growth. Invest in your physical body, invest in your health, invest in your looks, invest in the knowledge that you gain, invest in everything where you have an impulse to start. Like, if you really want to go swimming, go. If you really want to record a video, go. With Aries rising, or with Aries aspects, you have to do it now. If you don't do it, you won't do it. Comes from personal experience. I just decided to make this video. I went and I painted my nails, I did my makeup, and now I'm here. I gave myself zero time to like, maybe not now, maybe like, no. And I told everyone, do not call me. I should turn off my Wi-Fi in case someone calls me. It's something like that. But yeah, I would say this is like really magical and beautiful year. I love this. And if you feel like you're getting angry, get angry. But learn where you can release that anger, like maybe sports, maybe beat a pillow, go to your room, do some push-ups, hit the wall. Not people, please. Do not get aggressive with other people. Like, you could if they're crossing your boundaries and not letting you to speak, or not letting you to do whatever you want, beat them. That sounds so bad. But yeah, if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, 50% off coming to your way until 25th of December. Make sure to get in line because I won't be able to host everyone. So do that. And with my readings, you will receive free natal, like numerology report on your email. Thank you so much. And we're moving on to Taurus. I need a break. Hello, dear Taurus risings and Taurus sun signs and moon signs. Welcome to my channel again. This is your next 14 months or your next year reading. Super excited to make this. How was your lunar eclipse, by the way? Me, it was horrible. It was horrible, but I don't know how was it for you. I'm pretty sure it was intense. So let me know in the comments down below. But let me tell you what, this is over. All the struggles, all the tension, everything is over because now the life for you is going to change. It has probably already started changing from July, from end of summer, but now officially, like from November, moving on, you are literally moving on to new things that are going to happen in your way. Please make sure to check your rising sign for this forecast. Let's go. So what's happening? Lunar nodes officially, like I call them officially, they are in Libra and Aries, and hey, and they have like no influence of like Scorpio and Taurus eclipses that we officially finished like a few days ago. Now I would say full on your concentration is going to be in the fields of work, health, and then leisure, break, spirituality. This is something very important that every human being has to go through throughout their lives. We're like going through the 12 fields of life, and every 18 months, 2 fields of life are being activated. But the thing is, there are, with the nodes, they're helping you to see where you should put your focus more and where you should like kind of like remove and let go. So for you, what you have to really focus on in upcoming 14 months, you will notice these things are happening for you. You will notice for some of you who are planning to immigrate, who are planning to move to another country, this is going to be your thing. You will be super busy with documents, super busy with looking for places, super busy with choosing the destination where you have to move. It's not travel, no. It's about moving to another location because you have to change the place of living. It can also be, if we think about it as travel, it's going to be like retreat. It's the place where you are spending time alone with yourself, because the 12th house for you in Aries is all about inner growth, inner self-development. It's more about about your mental health and how you will be growing spiritually and inside out. Before, your growth was more on like your values, what do you really want, your physical body, how do you want other people to see you. Now you'll be focused more on about like, what is life, what actually matters for me, why am I on this planet, and why I should be doing what I do and why I should be doing that. I just repeated myself. This period is so important and so beautiful. I call this, if you haven't gone through like spiritual awakening, I call this spiritual awakening season for you. During this time, you will notice that some of you are getting super interested in questions about what is life, who am I, why am I here, what is my purpose in life, why I was born into this family, why do I have this parent, why did I grow up in this country, why. In return, you will start learning. When you have questions, you start looking for answers. So this is the time most of you will be spending on YouTube, checking astrology videos like mine, taking astrology courses. I forgot about my astrology courses to mention them. Yes, some of you will be taking astrology courses, tarology, numerology, everything esoterics. So I call this field of, I call it a science of discovery of yourself. And with that, when you gather so much information about yourself, you become more clear about what you actually want. And this is when, if you were curious about what is manifestation, why some people can manifest things easily, some people can't, like I can do it, is because people have to go through realization of exactly who they are and exactly what they want and what is their purpose in life. That's when they're super clear in their brain and they know this is something they have to discover, have to do, manifestation game becomes easy because you are very clear about your intentions and whatever you want. I call this manifestation season, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna start immediately. It means you're gonna start learning how to do and how to approach that period. So it was like about more like spiritual side of the 12th house activation. Other activations could be some of you will notice that you are getting job offers, but to work either from home or to work somewhere away from home, like abroad. Basically, you will be kind of isolated from the surrounding that you knew, from people that you knew. You will be like in new field, in new places, doing new things where it's very unfamiliar to you. So you will spend time learning about these things on your own. Also, with Libra South Node being in your 6th house of letting go, we are talking about letting go of some bad health habits, bad eating habits, bad health habits. If you had some health issues, you will start seeing that maybe it's time for you to really start taking care of your body. So you will go to like doctors, do some treatments. But when you do that, you will see that you're becoming more healthy. Some health issues are going away. So we're talking about everything that is going away. Also, if you always wanted to have a pet, this is the time to find that karmic pet. That pet that you know is like your soulmate. That pet that you know is like is going to help you to go through, let's say, mental health problems or through depression. That cat, that dog, that pet, whoever, whatever you will get during this period is going to be very crucial and very important in your life. I think yeah, I got a cat, but I got it. However, that cat became my sister's karmic pet. Like that cat is obsessed with my sister and they together cannot like live without each other, because for her I think it was also like the similar aspect that I'm talking about right now. It was happening for her, but for me it was something else. But for her it was like the pet activation. So you will, maybe somebody will gift you a pet, somebody will be like, hey, don't you like wanna like adopt a pet? Most of you also will notice that during this time, if you spend more time on charities, like helping people, helping animals, going to shelters or like homeless, if you start helping, you will notice how your life will become more meaningful and you will feel more satisfied with who you are and what you do. And if you had any health problems or like physical health problems, mental health problems, you will notice how they will start like going away, because this fields of life are going to be very, very important for you. So again, like some of you will really start learning about like secret knowledge, which is like esoterics I will call. Some of you will start learning actually some kind of secrets will pop out and you'll be like, really, I didn't know about this, now I know. It can be relating anything, like you some of you will know that you apparently have hidden enemies that you didn't know about. Yeah. Work wise also, with South Node in the 6th house of work, some of you probably will change your jobs. Maybe let's say you have been working so much, now you will be getting rid of some tasks, so you will have more free time to be with your family, be with yourself, be with nature. So lots of career changes or also are there. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, 50% off is coming your way until December 25th with free numerology report for you. Yes. Also, if some of you are interested in studying astrology with me, the links are down below. In 2024, April or May, we're having Astrology Academy, where I will be teaching everything that I know and everything that I think is important to use with astrology in real life. I'm dancing because I'm standing, so it's more comfortable. If I'm sitting, it's less comfortable. I don't know why I said that, but thank you so much for watching. Please continue watching your sun, moon, and rising. And I'm going to Geminis. Hello, dear Geminis. This is your upcoming 14 months reading. I would say a yearly horoscope reading, but it's a little bit different. And I mentioned that in the beginning. If you skip, please go back and check it out. But this video is for rising sign 100%. Please make sure to check your rising sign. You can check your sun sign and moon sign to get like extra details and extra information, but like majority 99% of the forecast is going to be for rising sign. So let me tell you, Geminis, I'm telling you, you're ready. You are ready to shine, rise, and glow and conquer, because in the past, let's say maybe 3 years or so, you have been going through some rough times. Let's say you have been going through lots of growth, spiritual growth, self-development, and etc. Now is the time where you will be 100% sure of what do you want and what do you want to achieve. And for that, you will start noticing that you are being surrounded by more people. You notice that you are being invited to conferences, to some kind of events where you're meeting people with whom you can vibe, the people who are going to be those people with whom you, what are they called? Oh my God, help me, my English, don't judge me. I need a break. Okay, I was speaking too fast that my brain couldn't catch up. Like-minded people. Yes, you will notice that you are spending more time with like-minded people. And what happens when you're spending time with like-minded people? You start working together. You will be working on some kind of projects with people who really want to do the same thing as you. Because during this upcoming 1 year and 2 more months, 14 months, your brain is going to be focused on achieving goals and getting profits. This is the time where if you ever wanted to open your own business online, like e-commerce or YouTube channel or some kind of blog, if you do it this time, I promise you it's going to be very huge, because at this point, if there is something that you really, really want to do, this is exactly what you have to be doing, because the North Node in Aries telling you like, go, do that, become that. So this, everything that I just mentioned, like becoming more social, meeting more people, having more friends, working on some projects with people who really want to work with you, developing a team, hiring people, getting profits, and any dreams are going to be coming true. It's not just like, oh, I want a Porsche and it's gonna happen. No, it's gonna be like, I want it and this is the plan to do it, and here are the people who can help me and with whom I can work to achieve that. Okay, that's one side of it. Another side of this year is going to be kids. You will notice that you are kind of like either being surrounded by kids, or some kind of topics about kids are going to be popping up. I know it sounds like, what? No. Well, let me tell you, I had exactly the same thing, I think, in 2020. And trust me, unexpected things can happen. Kids. Just kids in general, or anything to do with like babies and creation. So if we think about like creating something of your own, like a business and working on some kind of project, I consider it also a baby, a kid of yours, where you really have to nurture, work to make it work, right? Work to make it work. My literature, my English, I don't know. Sorry, Geminis. I know you read a lot. I don't. Don't judge me. Anyways, the situations with kids are going to be popping. For example, like just just an example, not for everyone, just an example. Maybe for some of you it will be like that. Maybe when you meet someone during this period, because also 11th house talks about third marriage or third partner, like not that you have three partners, but like you had one finished, second finished, and now you have the third partner. This third partner could have kids from their previous partner or from previous marriage, and you will be like kind of thrown into this atmosphere where you will be with kids, you will be spending time with kids, interacting with kids. In my case, I just can bring you like an example. Me, during 2020, I was supposed to work on my business to make profits, but so the thing with this north node and south node, you have to work towards the north node, which is kind of a little bit hard to work on. And then south node are the things where you will be drawn to do, but you kind of like should be like, okay, you go on your own, but I have to focus on this. And in my case, in 2020, I had to find a job because I couldn't accomplish my things because my project was related to people and everyone was in Corona time. I became a nanny of not one baby, but 3. So I was surrounded by kids. I was with kids constantly, 24 hours. I didn't give birth, but I was with kids and I felt like a kid myself. Not like a mother, but I felt like a kid because I was with kids all the time. This is just an example. It could also be, for example, for some of you, you might start a business or a project or something to do with kids, helping kids, I don't know, kids' clothes, kids something. That's one example. Another thing about this year for you is that you should differentiate between a hobby and monetizing that hobby. Like having a hobby and then actually getting that hobby to the next level. During this time, it was my favorite actually period, even though I was busy and I was like working with kids. But during this time, I was able to fall in love. And when you fall in love, you can create stuff. You can create music, you can create art, you can, because you're constantly in this vibration of love and happiness and joy. When you're in that state, great things start happening. But the thing is, you shouldn't be like, oh, it's just a hobby, I'm gonna write a song or do this just because it's my hobby. If you take that hobby and be like, oh, what should I do to move towards the north node, which is like your guiding node, let's say, you can take whatever you're creating to a realization, making it a reality. This is like my favorite. This 11 and 5, the fields of life, 5 and 11 are just like my number one favorite things because you enjoy life, you interact with people, you create things for people, you change not only your life but the world. You change the world. That's why like Aquarius 11th house is like the house of Aquarius. It's considered the house of like the sign Aquarius is the sign of like not revolutions but more like innovations and evolvement. So I would say this is something like that. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, you're having a 50% off until December 25th. So please make sure to get in a queue because there will be lots of people, and you get 50% off and free numerology report where you can learn more about yourself. And if you're interested in astrology, studying astrology with me, which will be in 2024 May or April hopefully, the links are down below. I need to know who wants to study and what do they want from me. Other than that, check your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. And I'm moving on to Cancers. Hello my lovely Cancers, welcome again. I hope you're checking your rising sign. If not, then I know who you are. You're my sister and my sister, and those are 2 Cancers I know. But guys, this year is a big year, starting from today actually. So when I say yearly reading, it's actually 14-month reading, so please make sure to check your rising sign. For some of you, whatever I'll start mentioning has probably already started happening in July or a little bit earlier, or like already happened, or it's not that it happened and done. No, no, no. Whatever I'll be just talking about is going to be the theme and the field of life that you will be concentrated and you will be drawn to in upcoming 14 months. This is something that is going to be like, if you had a book of life, if you had like a book of your life, and you would have, you know, like chapters, like chapter 1, chapter 2, this would be the thing, like chapter whatever, a chapter of career and family. It's going to be that kind of chapter that lasts for 18 months, and then we're going to move on to like another chapter of your life. So what's happening in this chapter of your life for next 14 months? Big. It's very, very, very big period. Big as big, like very changing, very transformative, very intense, I would say, period for you guys. When I say intense, it is intense because let's just be real. If we're talking about Cancer rising is your like astrology wheel, that if you want to study astrology with me, we will study this. If this is an astrology wheel, just imagine a wheel and Cancer rising is here. Then if you have like that, so Cancer is here, then these nodes are here and here. And this location is directly influencing Cancers and Capricorns a lot. Like, whew, it's very strong and intense and very memorable year for you, the one that you won't forget. So what is going on? With nodes, we have south and north. With north node, this is something you have to like focus on, concentrate on. And south node is something that you should kind of like move away from, but try to find the balance. So what is it? For you, it is in the field of career, your reputation, of who you are, of your purpose, and your family, motherhood, home, and parents. So in this upcoming year, most of the Cancer rising signs, and like Cancers too, because it already happened and I've seen that, you will change your status. For example, the basic. You are single. Now your status is you have someone, so you're no longer single. If you were, let's say you are studying, you will graduate, now you're officially graduated, or vice versa. You are applying for university, you're like doing nothing, and now you are a student. Something that is official. Another perfect example is you becoming a parent, you becoming pregnant, you having your own family, getting married. These things are very huge. I can tell that Cancer risings are going to be getting married left and right, or having babies. Okay, not left and right, like no, like seriously, having kids, getting married, getting like really high promotions, like from this position to this position. Okay, this is perfect. I love this. From this position to that. No student, now you're a student. Why am I mentioning that? Because that happened for me. And there are other things that will be kind of dragging you towards home. So let's say during this period you have a career and it's going, and you have to be working on your career, you have to be working on your status, you have to be putting more effort into like developing your future, developing this reputation for yourself. But there will be home situations that will be dragging you in, like maybe something to do with your mother, something to do with your home. Maybe some of you you really want to work, but maybe you will start working from home. Some of you will be maybe redecorating, redesigning a house, or thinking about getting a house. I would really say it's better to spend time more on building something career-wise, work-wise, than let's say buying a house or spending more time at home. Of course, if you're pregnant, of course, if you are becoming a mother, you will have to be home, I guess, yeah? Because also the fourth house is the house of motherhood. So some of you, if you're not pregnant, you might start thinking about becoming mothers. You will be thinking about what kind of mother I will be, what kind of parent I will be. Do I really want to have kids? Do I really want to stay home? And da 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 da. Those questions will be popping into your way. But I would say concentrate more on work. Or try to find a balance and not fully remove something from your life and focus on one thing. It's perfect time to learn to balance and let go of other things. um, well, what else? So with this aspect, we can also think about spending more time in nature, and making sure that you find balance between work and home. Like, when I say concentrate on work and your reputation and your status, it doesn't mean that you have to be 24/7 working. No, you spend time at work and you spend time at home. Maybe for some of you it's something basic and you understand, but I would say Cancer people love to spend time at home, and it's a little bit hard for a Capricorn person like me to be in the head, like thinking like Cancers, because Cancers prefer like comfort and like everything to be the way that they want it to be at home. But with this aspect for this upcoming year, you will notice that inside you will be super ambitious to be outside of the house and do something away from house, but you might feel that you are being dragged. It could be that you have always been at home, but for some reason this time you will feel like you are being like sucked into home and you cannot get out of there. That's why you have to focus on something else, on which is your career path, education, work, internships, and etc. Marriages, again, of course, like if you are in some kind of relationship, I would say waiting for proposal happening, I think. And this is going to be, again, the next, maybe for you it has already started, so let me know in comments if it's already working for you. But if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me for like upcoming year with other aspects, not just the theme, but like major things that are going to happen in your life month by month and etc., I have 50% off until December 25th. So if you're interested in consultation with me, you will also receive a free numerology report of your destiny, of your personality. That's coming from me to you. I love that. If you want to study astrology with me in 2024, the links are also down below for you to check and let me know your feedback on what you want to study. And I'm going to move on to Leos. Thank you, Cancers. Bye. Hello, dear Leo. Hello, dear Leo risings. Please make sure you are checking your rising sign because it's going to be way more important. Wait, let me show off. Let me show off. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, but like I'm having a Leo jewelry. Wait, on the other side, you can also see this. Wee! And the sun. And it's like fancy. I think you're gonna like this too. It's like perfect gift for yourself for Christmas or for someone who is a Leo. Actually, this company, Sequin, they also have for other signs. I think they have it for all 12 signs. Even though I'm Capricorn sun, I'm Leo rising, so I chose Leo rising. I don't know, I like it. Just showing off because I know Leo risings and Leo people love jewelry and accessories, and I really like to talk about the things that I actually really enjoy. I'm not promoting anything, but like if you're interested in this kind of jewelry, I'll put the link down below. It's like handmade and it's like gold and it's so pretty. I follow their Instagram page where they show how they're like drawing every symbol, every dot on this jewelry, and then they make it a reality. This is like perfect Leo description because Leonian people, Leo people like to create things, make those things a reality. And upcoming 14 months, or maybe already for some of you, is going to be so much fun. This period of time for you guys is 100% about broadening your horizons, take it the way that you want to take it. The most typical way to think about it is traveling. You are going to be super busy traveling, like constantly on the move. And the thing is, for some of you, it has already probably started in July or even before. depending on your time of birth, it could have started for you way before. For some of you, it's happening now, or for some of you, will start happening depending on your time of birth. Yeah. So for you, if you are that kind of Leo person that really wants to travel and explore the world and study and educate yourself, this is the time. You have to, if you have any opportunity to travel to different countries, explore new languages, new cultures, and just be busy with everything foreign, do it. Do it. Do it. For example, in my case, it started a bit earlier because I'm like late rising, Leo rising, very late. So for me, it started like last year, and it was all about education, getting visa, getting accepted for a master's degree, and having to move to another country and constantly traveling and changing places of living and being super busy preaching and teaching astrology, talking about things that I know, lots of self-growth and like knowing of what do you want or you wish you could know. And this is like the North Node in the ninth house, which means you have to go towards that. It's going to be very beneficial for you. And it's so hard. It's so hard. I don't want to study anymore. I don't want to do my masters. I don't want that. But I have to do it because I have to move towards that because it's going to help me have better life in the future. Whereas the South Node is in the opposite sign where it's more like, oh, taking short courses, just like, you know, learning things within 1 hour and being like, I'm done, I'm professional, now I can use this information. No, you, during this upcoming 14 months, and so it's better for you to really dedicate your time towards exploring one thing deeply, whereas like spending 5 minutes, 10 minutes per day to do something little and then think that you know so much. It's not gonna work. For example, with learning a language, I want it now, but I can't. It doesn't go like that. I want to do just like take one short video and learn French in 5 minutes, but it doesn't work. I have to like be in the university, be in the environment where you feel like lots of responsibility to do so. Also, for some of you, this is the period where you will be interacting more with foreigners, meeting more for like international like people, or working with international organizations, or speaking in different language. You will be constantly interacting with people, but like in different language, in different culture. Also, for others of you who are like, let's say, studying abroad or going to work abroad or traveling abroad, you will be kind of like, you will be busy visiting those places where you have to submit your visa, get the papers. Paperwork is going to be a lot. I still haven't replied for my residency permit. So it's something like that where like I haven't done it. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. You gotta do it because this is something that is going to like be very important, that is going to change your life in a different way. What you will notice that you want to constantly like go to places, but within the city, like within your place, you are going to be super busy. It's like yesterday we were talking with my friend, and she said, you have ADHD. And I was like, nope, I think I have my South Node in the 3rd house. Because when South Node is in the 3rd house, the house of Gemini, and Gemini is constantly thinking, but the thing is, they think A, B, C, D, F, G, like, do you see all of these boxes? Like, that's the brain of Gemini. It goes from here to there, like many things at the same time. And it's so hard to have that kind of brain or period of life where you're like, oh, I want to do this. No, I want to do this. I want to start this. I'm going to record this video. I'm going to upload it. But then after this, I'm going to do this. That's like the Gemini brain. And this is where I am being drawn to. Like, you know, I'm like being sucked into this kind of mindset of doing things fast and doing things like as the way I can right now to finish it now so that I can move to something new. This thing, someone should tell me this. I have to watch this video again. This thing should be more like, okay, what do we have to really put lots of energy and time on to make that one thing a perfection, instead of let's do this, let's do that. With this aspect also, the upcoming year, as I said, will be mostly like traveling, so you'll be noticing that you're spending more time in cars and airplanes and buses and trains and etc. At the same time, not only you will be meeting like lots of foreigners, but your interaction with people is going to be a lot. For example, even though I don't see you, but I know that there are people who are watching. So this is something like that. If some of you want to start a blog, a channel, or YouTube, a podcast, a business, or something where you can share your knowledge with other people or help people with your information that you can give, this is going to be very, very beneficial and very helpful for you, because with this aspect you will be recognized as a professional, you will be recognized as someone who knows something and they need that information from you. Your interaction with siblings will get less, so you will spend less time with your siblings, or you will have this more committed and like different level interaction with your siblings, where your siblings either will become your babies or they could become your friends. Like you know like there is a difference between these two. You will know that these things are going to happen for you, but for sure, again, lots of documents and lots of things to be dealing with. Also, there's going to be kind of like a distance between your, what is it, like family, not like parents, but like other side of your family. You will notice that you're kind of like being away from them because you're super busy with something else. This is fully true, happens to me still, but I'm kind of moving on to like Virgo side, which is after your reading. And this was your theme of life, as I mentioned in Cancer, I guess. If you imagine like you have a book of life, whatever I just mentioned to you would be the chapter. It's going to be like, what kind of chapter is this chapter? Like chapter 1 or 2? This is the field. Like when you open a book, you're like, oh, this chapter is going to be about these things. So whatever I just said is just an overview of your new chapter in life. But I'm gonna make another video about like what specifically will be happening for Leo risings. But if you're interested in one-on-one reading where I can go one by one, month by month, and specify like really important things, dates that can happen to you in upcoming year, I have 50% off of all of my readings for you. Plus you will receive free numerology report where you can learn more about your destiny and personality. If you're interested in studying astrology, I will have 2024 astrology course in April or May next year. So there's a link for you to kind of sign up and see and for me to see what do you want to learn. And other than that, continue watching your star sign, sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. And I'm going to Virgos. Have an amazing 2024, or like upcoming 14 months. Hello dear Virgo risings and Virgo suns and Virgo moons. I hope you're checking your rising sign. Super, super, super important. This is what your upcoming 14 months or a year until January 2025 is going to look like, depending on your time of birth. Whatever I'll just mention either has already like began, like it already started working, or it is going to maybe later start working, like depending on the degree of your rising. It will vary, so make sure to come back and check throughout the year, or just figure it out. Okay, let's go. So I call this reading more like your theme of your life. What kind of theme you will have in upcoming 14 months, what it is going to look like, feel like, be about. But it's not about like, this is what's going to happen, these are the dates you should mark. No, it's just overall, these are the things that you will be drawn to or think about, and you will have to work towards those things. Money. Here, I said it. Money. Money and your values and other people's values, sexuality, what is that called? Private life? Yeah, you got it. You got the point. So the South Node and North Node are in your 8th and 2nd houses, which are literally, those are two fields of life where we are concerned about our material possessions, about our money, about other people's values in our life, and what values do we provide for other people. And you will start noticing, or probably for some of you it had already begun, like before July or in the summer. Because I'm late born Leo rising, my nodes are already in 8th house of like Virgo, whatever I'm explaining. So I feel it hardcore. I can feel it a lot. So when North Node is in the 8th house and the South Node is in the 2nd house of your money, your brain goes like, I don't have enough money. I need more money. I need more things to buy. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. I want to have this. I want to have more candles. I want to do more tarot. I want to buy more jewelry. I want to have this and that. But I don't have enough money. So that's the South Node influence that is going on here. Your brain is like, ah. But what you should be like actually focusing on is on the other side, which is other people's money, investments, banks, loans, grants, scholarships, and opportunities. So in upcoming 1 year until January 2025 for most of you, you will notice that you are very, very dedicated in figuring out how to make more money, what are other ways to make money, what kind of source of income I should focus on in order to have stability in my life. It's not about like, oh, I want more and more. It's more about like, I need stability. I don't feel stable. I need stability. That's the type of thoughts you will be going through. But the things, you're not just going to sit and complain. You're gonna work for that. But the thing is, I feel like with the South Node in the 2nd house, some Virgos will probably notice that they are either working way too much, working more in order to get money. Whereas if you focus more on like smart way of making money, like investments, real estate, or see, that's how bad I am at this, or uh, applying for a loan, applying for grants, you will notice if you work towards that, you will have more success, and it's going to be way easier to achieve things to bring you stability. Whereas if you really, really like focus or get stressed about that you do not have enough money, it will start happening. At the same time, if we get a little bit about money and move to something else, 2nd house is the house of your resources. With South Node being there, you will notice that, you know what? I don't need to buy these things anymore. I want to become more minimalistic. I want to get rid of things from my house. So in this case, yes, it's perfect for cleansing, cleaning your house, donating your things that you really do not need, throwing away those socks that you will never wear, throwing away those books, or giving away to people, to other people who really like, like there are people or friends in your life who really need something that you have but you really don't need it, but you just have it because you want to keep it. Give it to them. Also with 2nd house, which is to me food house, you will notice that you are kind of losing weight. I mean, thinking about the Jupiter being in Taurus, and some of you might be getting weight with South Node being in your 3rd house. No, some of you could have gained weight, but now you will notice that you're losing weight, or it's more like you're losing appetite, like, I no longer want to eat this. I want to remove meat from my life. I want to remove this from my life. I want to work on my allergies. There is going to be lots of analyzing your material things and be like, do I really need this? Do I want this? Is it helpful? Is it valuable to me? Really valuable? And this is something really good. Like I love this. Like I want to lose weight. Yeah. So Losing weight is going to be something that some of you might benefit from, but it is something good. Like losing this kind of things is very good for your growth, for your north node, where you have to focus on making money. But it's also eighth house is the house of really making deep connections with those people in your life. It's no longer about, hey, how was your day? It's going to be about like, oh, you told me about your mom, how is she now? Like really investing your time and yourself into um, making your friendship stronger with the other person. Another thing with eighth house is what you have to focus on is spirituality. This is my favorite thing. It's not about like forecasting things or telling people what their future might look like. It's more about learning and discovering new things about yourself, digging in really deep about, you know, the family karma. Why are you in this family? Why you were born? The secrets about your birth, the secrets in your family, some kind of secrets about your partners, and you can learn that through tarot, through astrology, through unconventional means. But eighth house is also the house of investigations. So some of you might probably do more research. You will be sitting in like, why did that happen? Why did this happen? What is the reason? You'll be like Googling, searching, and learning more like on a deep level something to discover some new things. And this is just an overview and the field, as I said, of your life. However, if you want to have like one-on-one reading where I can go over month and dates and specific dates for like, this is what could happen, you should work on that, you should put this day in your calendar to know that during this time you will receive good money. Like if you want that kind of reading with me, 50% off coming your way with free numerology report where you can learn about your destiny, about your purpose in life while I'm preparing your forecast. You can just read about that and we can have like one-on-one video call and we can talk more about whatever you want to ask. If you want to study astrology with me in 2024, the links are down below. Let me know what exactly do you want to study so that I can like know what I should focus on. Otherwise, continue watching your sun sign and star sign and moon sign, and I said that, yeah, your rising sign. I am moving on to my favorite, Libras. See you, Virgos. Have an amazing 14 months ahead. Hello, dear Libra risings, sun signs, and moon signs. Welcome to my channel. This is your video of upcoming 14 months of your life. Don't mind that noise, it was here. Yeah, so what is this upcoming 14 months is going to look like for you? You know, like when they say, if you're a Libra, you should like learn how to be independent and not care about other people's opinions or have partners. Well, no. This upcoming 14 months, you have to work in a team. You have to find a partner. You have to work with someone. You should no longer depend on yourself. It sounds so contradicting, but it is what it is, okay? I was born with that thing where I have to learn how to take care or think about other people. And now I can be me because that's my south node is in Aries, and for you, that's going to be your navigation. You have to become more reliable and rely on other people in your life. How does that sound? I think this is cool. I think you would like that kind of, yeah. If someone would tell me that, I'd be like, hell no. But I think for Libras, it's perfect. This is the time where you can shine together with someone in your life. This is the year, 14 months, where you will see so much success with a partner in your life. Doesn't matter. Business partner, love partner, whatever. You're single, you will find a person. If you are, your relationship is on this level, this is the next level. You are moving to the next level. Depending on what is going on in your life, most of the things that will be happening in your life will be directly the cause of your actions in terms of You will have to kind of, you yourself will have to let go of some kind of bad habits, bad behavior patterns, bad thoughts that you have. You will have to let them go. You will have to learn from others. This is the period where you should be like, why did they do that? Should I react or should I understand and analyze? This is the perfect time to be like, Libras, be you. Just be you. Be that person who doesn't like conflicts. Be that person who helps people to see 360 degree of the situation. Be that person who helps other people and guides other people. Be that person who goes on dates a lot and meets lots of people. Be that person. Be Libra. Be you. How does that sound? I think it's very interesting. I like that. Yeah. So this is very, 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 very big year for you, for Aries, Cancers, and Capricorn. Super big. Many things will happen in your life. This is the year where you will like remember. You'll be like, that 2024 and 2023 were big years in my life. Okay, so I would say whatever you want to do in this upcoming year, if it is revolving around people around you, doing something with other people, that is going to be the focus. You have to focus on that more instead of thinking about what should I do on my own. I don't want to do this with someone. I want to start things on my own. No, no. It's better to use that energy, but with other people. Let other people to make things happen for you and with you. That's why I really like this year for you, because it's going to be really, really big year. That's all I can say, because there are so many other things that can happen. With North Node in 7th house, it means you will have lots of interaction with people. You will be super, super social, but not like with lots of people. Like at the same time, it's going to be one-on-one connections. You will build very strong one-on-one relationship with people. I don't understand what is going on with my camera, but I hope everything is being recorded. This is the period where you will learn more about people in your life that you just knew, and now your relationship with them is going to get more deeper, meaning you will build strong connections, strong relationships with other people who will be very beneficial in your life later on. Next, if you are a Libra person who wants to start something like a YouTube channel, a podcast, a radio, like something where you can interact with people and be social, perfect time to do that, because during this period you will be super attractive to people. Like people will be like, oh, I want to know what they're gonna say, what they have to share. I really want to be like, people will be admiring you, they will be like inspired by you. So this is really amazing time to really go ahead and share and interact with other people with whatever information, knowledge, or ideas you have to share or tell for other people to do. Also, if you have your own business or you work in the field of communication where you have clients, you will receive new clients, more and fresh. Ooh, I'm having goosebumps. You will receive new clients, you will have more contracts, you will have more consultations if you're like providing consultations. You will be on fire. People will be like, I want to work with them only. I'm obsessed with this year for you. I'm wishing you all of the best. If you really want to have like in-depth reading, one-on-one reading with me, 50% off for upcoming year until December 25th. You can choose whatever you want to know with me, and you will also receive free numerology report where you will learn about your destiny and about your personality. That will help you kind of like learn how to navigate yourself in this world, in this life. In other case, continue watching your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. And I'm moving on to Scorpios. Thank you, Libras. Bye. So now what? So now what, my dear Scorpio risings? You have gone through so much in upcoming in the last 3 years. Now what? Now I would say discipline. Now is the time of work, 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 and your health. No more sitting down and thinking about what should I do, leisure time. No, this is the time to really work hard. Now you already have people in your life that you really trust, that you know are important in your life. You have already let go of things and people that do not serve you. Now is the time where you'll be like, okay, now I know who is in my life, what I can do. Time to work. This is what your upcoming 14 months is going to look like until January 2025. Scorpio risings, please make sure to check your rising sign, are going to be super, super dedicated, super busy, working towards your career, working towards your health, working towards your discipline, towards your rituals, towards your self-care, towards your routine. This is very important year, especially for those Scorpios who were thinking about like, maybe I should try this, maybe I should do that, what should I do? This time you will be sure, you will know exactly what you want to do, and you will be like, work, 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 work. I'm busy. You will have like a scheduled plan from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. where you're like, I need to do this. So many things, right? But the thing is, at the same time, you will be super drawn to lots of leisure time. You'll be like, not today. I want to sleep. I want to go to nature. I want to just enjoy my... No. Whatever you will be drawn to, whatever will seem so easy to do, so convenient, is something that you kind of have to learn how to either let go or find a balance. With this aspect, it usually talks about like having the balance between work and leisure time, but the most focus should be towards the health, physical health, your mental health, your routine, your rhythm, your discipline, because this is something that is actually going to help you to get out of any problem that you have, like mental health problem, physical health problems. This is the time to do so. If we think about what else can happen during this time, some of you could get like a gift in a form of a pet. So if you have someone gifting you a pet, that pet is like a karmic pet, a pet that will be here to really, like, you know, like an angel, like a hidden angel, like I would say that. If you wanted to have a pet, this is the perfect time to get a pet. At the same time, this is really amazing period for you to do lots of charity work. So let's say instead of sleeping too much or being too lazy, if you find balance is good, but let's say you work a lot and maybe you get a lot of money, but if you want to have some free time during this period, it would be better if you spend that free time actually helping either other people or animals or your environment, doing like a charity work. But it can also mean that during this time your focus will be towards like your environmental impact, if what you do in life is causing global warming or not, if this plastic bottle that you're having is good or not for the environment, for you. Spooky, but no, it's nothing. So I would say combine and balance your life, but make sure that you are not over exhausting yourself, but at the same time you're not getting super alone and being like isolated, but actually maybe spending that time to help other people who need your help, uh, take care of someone who needs your care, get some, I don't know, food for cats who are like outside, feed them. For dogs that are like going, like homeless cats, homeless people, help. Okay. At the same time, some of you will be dealing with lots of immigration situation. Maybe some of you will be either moving back home or deciding to move out of the country or change your location. There is this kind of possibility. For that, it means that you will be super busy preparing documents. For some of you, this your work, that the one that I was talking about, you'll be working during this time. I feel like you will be finding opportunities to work in the field of like retreat, spirituality, immigration. So if you find a job opportunity that is about like either helping other people like spiritually, with retreats, with relaxation, with charities, this is the perfect career path you could really consider, because it is really going to be very useful, something that will bring this balance in your life and satisfaction. Like, I am actually working and this work is very important and helpful for somebody else. And taking care of the health is going to be your #1 priority this time. That's why you will be spending more time really like maybe eating healthy, going to gym, which in return will also help with your mental health if you have some mental health situation going on. And if you're interested like in-depth reading for upcoming year with specific dates and things to do and not to do on what dates, you can have a one-on-one reading with me, and there is 50% discount on my website. You can check that out. In addition, you will receive free numerology report where you will learn about your destiny and personality, which will also help you to kind of think of the ways that you can benefit from your own qualities in life. In other case, continue watching your star sign, rising sign, and your moon sign. I'm moving on to Sagittarius. Bye, Cancer, Scorpios. Oh my god. What's happening with you guys? Sagittarius risings, you are on fire. You're literally on fire. You're like turning heads. You're getting all that attention. You're winning competitions. This upcoming 14 months, or for some of you it has already begun, is going to be the year of becoming famous, okay? This is actually my favorite aspect. I would love to have this all the time in my life, but you know, we live, we grow, we have to learn new things in life. For you, stop. Love is coming into your life. Love. Think of it in whatever way you want to think of it. Love can bring so many emotions that will help you to create. I call the source of creation is love. So when you're in love, you get inspired, you become creative, you want to make things, create things, do things. This is the time, this upcoming 14 month. Okay, enough of motivational talk. Let's go to details. I will mention some fields, some topics that could be popping in your life. So I call this like your theme of life. 14 months, what theme of life you will have. We have here love, which means going on dates, watching movies, going to restaurants, going to concerts, entertainment, and etc. Then we have babies. Some of Sagittarius rising people are getting pregnant or thinking about babies. Some of you are going to be, it's better if you are surrounded by kids or work in a field related to kids. Just being around kids, getting that joy and happiness from kids is going to be perfect. Four is opening your own business, which is going to be your own baby. Okay, open your own business. And 5, hobbies. Work on your hobbies, learn new things, become more adventurous, become more inspired by learning new things, and that will become your hobbies. But overall, this is saying, girl, listen, focus on yourself. Become this person who is so creative, so open-minded to create and make new things instead of following the crowd, working with a team, working on a project with someone. It's better if you come up with something and you invite your friends to work with you. Let's say you have an idea and you want to do something. This is your job here to make a specific action plan and find people, like-minded people who could work with you in order to bring you closer to creating something that you really, really want. Maybe during this time, some of you will be just thinking about your social status. You'll be like, how are they going to think about me? How am I going to find a job? What should I do to find money? Because your brain will be thinking about, oh, I want to do this, but people are saying this is something profitable. I have to work on this one. But your heart is like, no, try this, work with kids, do this thing, create your own thing, come up with ideas. But your heart is like, but no, why don't I just follow the crowd and do whatever others are doing? That's going to be easy to do. However, is it going to be something that is going to bring you success and really internal satisfaction in the future? No. I know doing whatever I just mentioned in the beginning is super hard, but that's the whole point of South Node and North Node. South Node is something that is easy to do. And North Node is something you have to learn how to do in order to grow, evolve, and find balance in life. So I would say this upcoming months until January 2025, depending on your time of birth, is going to be the most magical, the most beautiful time of your life. You will also be meeting lots of people. You will be kind of like you will feel like there is this thing, you will feel like you're drawn into interacting with people, socializing and engaging with others. You will be drawn for that. So in that case, you are meeting lots of people, but at the same time, what this aspect is telling you to do, focus on something that you want to do. It's okay to say no to someone, like maybe not today, let's meet tomorrow because I'm working on something. So this is that kind of aspect where you will have to learn your boundaries and be okay with saying no to other people and be spending more time with your kids, because during this period you will be super busy with your kids. Something in life of your kids will be happening, so you will be very, very like involved in their situation, which is amazing. I would say for others of you who are like single or you don't have kids, you will be completely drowned in love. Drunk or drown? Both. Yeah, you will be in love. Like if you are worried that you don't have love and you don't know when you're gonna meet, you're gonna meet this upcoming 14 months. It's beautiful. And the thing is, this person who comes into your life is a karmic person from whom you are meant to learn new things, a person who will teach you lots of new things that you didn't know about yourself. However, if you already have someone and this situation, this relationship wasn't going anywhere and it was like, not as strong, then it will be going away. And in return, the right person will come in. However, if your relationship with someone was like super strong and you're like progressing, going upwards, your relationship is gonna go to the next level where you're like more committed and more in love and more passionate and etc. I can talk about this the whole day, but if you really want to have like really in-depth reading for 2024 or for whatever period you want to do, you have 50% off until December 2025, and also you will receive a free numerology report on your destiny and your personality that is going to help you to figure out what are other skills that you have you didn't know about, which is amazing. And otherwise, continue watching your rising sun sign and Moon Sun, and I'm moving on to Capricorns. Okay, see you, right? Hello, hello, my lovely Capricorns. Your Capricorn fella is here, and this is our upcoming 14 months, or already started like other 4 months, like 18 months reading until January 2025. Dear Capricorns, it's going to be a roller coaster. Let me just tell you so that you know you're ready. You're ready. If something happens, you don't get panic. You're like, I know it. Yeah. So what's going on with this aspects that we're having, the nodes in Aries and in Libra? So if this is Capricorn, this is Cancer, and then up here we have Aries, and down here we have Libra. Oh wait a second, no, the other way around, like that. Libra here, Aries is there. Libra up there, Aries down here. Wow, I'm going to be a horrible teacher. No, I'm not. I'm a good teacher, actually. It's just like, you will understand why. So when aspects are in this kind of points, this is Capricorn, and whatever is here, boom, they're like interacting really, really intensely. That's why I'm saying this upcoming year for Capricorns, Cancers, Aries, and Libras, super strong, super powerful, which means after this year, we're gonna come out of this year be like, ooh, I will never forget this year. This year is going to be that year where I'll be like, I remember that time. It's going to be so impactful. Okay. So what is it about? What is it about? This is the period where Capricorns are going to be really considering their life. Like literally, where am I going to live? Where are my parents going to be at? How am I going to travel to visit them? How am I going to take care of my parents? Where should I live so that I feel comfortable? Where should I work so that my living situation is okay? It's like search of home, you know? Especially if you're that kind of Capricorn that has lots of Sagittarius energy, which most of Capricorns do, especially the ones who are born like more in December. Girl, like Capricorns with those kind of aspects, they find it hard to settle somewhere because of Sagittarius energy of like a nomadic like traveler, and Capricorn is opposite to Cancer, which is the sign of house and living and enjoying life. Capricorns are like, I don't know. I don't know where to live. I don't know where to, like, how to settle. Am I going to settle? These are the questions that are going to be like here all day, every day. I'm going through that every single day, like for past, I don't know, like maybe 3-4 months already. Like my brain is like, what are we gonna do? What country do I want to live in? Where do I want to stay? And it's literally like this. Where should I live? That's why I was like studying relocation astrology so much, because it makes so much sense with whatever we're going through right now. Literally my questions every day long. Where should I move so that I feel comfortable living in, like sleeping in a house and feel really okay, not traveling and not staying home, but at the same time, a place where I can do business, where I can work and achieve things in my career, where my reputation is okay, where my social status is fine, and where I can find the right partner. Those are the questions that are happening in Capricorn's mind right now and for upcoming 1 year. If this is not true, let me know in comments down below. Maybe your rising sign is wrong, because check your rising sign. I am not rising Capricorn. I'm a Sun Capricorn, and this is what is going on with me. So if you're even a Sun Capricorn, the thoughts are in your head, but the actions could be in different fields. So that's why for that you check the thing. But like the thoughts are there. Am I taking any actions? No. For example, with the North Node being in the 4th house, most of you are probably thinking about relocation, buying a real estate, buying a house for your parents, doing something for your mom. Are you doing it? Like for example, me, I have to apply for residency permit. Everybody else has done it. I'm the only person who's prolonging it. Why? I don't know. This is something that is super hard to do, but you have to do it because this is something that is actually going to bring you closer to your destiny, to your purpose in life. So these are stuff that are happening. So there is going to be lots of questions about life and work balance. And like your parents especially are going to be the main focus of your life. Now if you had a period of your life where you were thinking about to move out back to your home country and stay with your parents and help them, this is the right time to do, not the other time. This is the one where you have to move in with your parents or get closer to your parents and help them. Or let's think about other cases, other Capricorns who are, let's say, single. This is the period where most of you are like, why am I not getting married? Why am I not getting proposed? Why am I not proposing? Also, at the same time, some of you will have really deep interest and questions about motherhood or parenthood. Like, am I going to be a good mom? Am I going to be a good parent? Am I going to be the right person to take care of baby? Or you will be really invested in learning about parenthood and motherhood. Some of you will be maybe even like going for therapies with your parents, or healing those like family wounds, family karmic situations. You'll be dealing with those. At the same time, you will feel like you're like, career or work, you have to focus more on with this aspect. You have to focus more on the place of living, and for that you adapt the career. So you're like, okay, I want to do this career. Which country will be perfect for me? Which region will be perfect for that? What address or what location inside of the city I have to choose so that I can like navigate easily to work and something like that. Yeah, these are like the questions that are going to bother you. It's bothering me already. That's why it's so intense, because the feelings and the thoughts are so strong that you want to start taking actions. Perfect for a time for real estate, buying a house, buying a property. I wish I had money to do so. I would want to like buy a house, design. Most of you will be really drawn into like checking design ideas for decorating the house, checking like locations where you can live, like spending more time, like, being like dreamy about where you could live, what could you put in the kitchen, what kind of kitchen, like, I don't know, like, it's very specific, right? So please let me know in comments if it's matching with you or not. But this is something definitely what I'm going through right now. My mom is a Capricorn, that's what she's going through right now. My uncle is a Capricorn. He's thinking about where to move so that he's closer with his wife. Yeah, like things relating with moving, immigration, like getting citizenship, or going back home. Something very strong. And I was thinking about maybe I was actually planning to fly today to my home country, but I didn't have opportunities because I have exams. But it would be a good idea actually to go. So maybe I will go after exam. If you are interested in one-on-one reading with me, 50% off is coming your way. Don't miss it because it's only until 25th of December. After that, inflation is going up and I cannot get lower than that price. You're gonna receive also, of course, I think about my name at Capricorn, like inflation's crazy. I have to think about where to buy a house. So this is an important thing. And if you want to know where you can make money, where you can live, reach out. I'm doing relocation astrology as well. Yeah, and with the reading you will receive free numerology report where you can learn more about your personality and your destiny, and it will help you to figure out what are the skills that you could potentially have but you never knew you could. It will really help you to really grow. In other case, just continue watching your rising sign, sun sign, and the moon sign, and I'm moving on to Aquarius. Thank you so much. Bye. Get that car. Get it. Travel, move, study, learn, teach. Do everything. Do everything that I just mentioned. This is so much fun. So for Aquarius risings, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, This is what your 14-month or upcoming 14-month are going to look like. For some of you, it might have already started, like in July or even before July. I am Aquarius moon. Some things that I will mention, 100% relatable. So let's go. In this upcoming year, your focus, your theme in life are going to be travel, education, teaching, learning, negotiating, networking, becoming famous, becoming more social, becoming like a public figure, and just like writing, publishing, being busy, basically. Being busy, but not in a way where you're like, I need to work hard. No, it's more like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I can do this, I can do that. Do it. Do it. That's all I can say. Just do it whatever you want. Slightly, there's like a slight difference between what you have to do and what you shouldn't do it. So the north node for you is in your third house, where it means north node is where you have to focus on, move towards, and south node is something you should be like, maybe not this time, maybe try to avoid that part. So what you should be avoiding during this period, or what you will be like super drawn to do. So during this time, you will feel like, do you know that imposter syndrome? Like where you're like, people are telling you, hey dear Aquarius rising, it's time for you to like teach people what you have learned. You're like, no, I have to take more, like, I have to like get a degree to prove to people that I know something, even though you already know it. But you're like, no, I need a degree. No, you don't have to study anymore. You don't have to get those degrees anymore. All you have to do is now deliver, give this information to people, share this with other people. That's what you have to do now. Or let's say you want a job, a specific job for which you don't have the skills, and you're like, damn, I have to go to school for that. No, go to Coursera, go to Skillshare, go just write short courses. You don't have to spend so much time and many years in getting a diploma and degree in a specific field that you want to do. You can just do short courses and learn those things now. Okay. Let's say you will be drawn into like learning new language because you just want to. Maybe instead of that, you could work with foreigners, work with them, and use Google Translate or use ChatGPT to make your life easier. So the whole point of this upcoming year is for you to become like more efficient with your time, more smart in the way that you make things, more fast in everything that you do. So for example, let's say you have to travel to another country that you're bordering with, but then you cannot find a flight. Why don't you take a car? It's way better. It will be faster and you will enjoy it even more. So you can like find joy in traveling short distance. You can find joy in exploring your own city, your own country, instead of like going to new countries, because there will be this point where you're like, oh, I want to explore, I want to travel, but within your country first. Learn your surroundings. It will give you more, more, how do I even call it, I don't know, you will have more confidence and more awareness of other things when you learn first about your surroundings and about yourself. So that's one other thing. For some of you who want to publish things, publish papers, write books, make journals, sell things, perfect time. Again, imposter syndrome, no. If I want to teach astrology and I have good experience, I shouldn't go and be like, no, I have to spend 2 years studying this course in depth, getting a diploma, and then teaching it. No, get that information, everything that you already have, put it in very beautiful like presentation, a book, a journal, and give it to people who don't know at all. And then you are the person with whom they can learn from, or they can relate to you, because you also started like them. You started from zero, and now they're in your spot where you were before, and you are the perfect person who knows where they have been, and you can be the one who will be like providing that information to them. That's why I'm doing my astrology academy in 2024. If you want to join, I have the link down below. But yeah, if you wanted to write a book, if you wanted to publish something, if you wanted to make a journal, if you wanted to make short courses, if you wanted to take short courses, if you really want to like learn programming and doing stuff, do it. Do it. It's just perfect. Like it will in the beginning you'll be like, no, I don't have money, I don't think so. If you just start, you will see how fast it will be and how easier it will be for you to accomplish those things that you want to do. Also, during this time, focus more or spend more time with your siblings, with your close family, with people around you. So spend more time just having conversations with people around you, with your friends, with neighbors, with roommates. This is going to be very also beneficial for your heart and your soul. And if you're interested in one-on-one reading with me, with like super in-depth details in terms of like what kind of things will happen, which month I should circle for like good period, you can book a reading with me and you will receive 50% off until December 2025. After that, I cannot go below that because inflation. So with that, you will also receive free numerology reading where you will learn more about your destiny and your personality, and learn some new things about yourself that you didn't know, but you can benefit from actually. So if you haven't checked your rising sign, sun sign, or moon sign, continue watching, and I'm moving on to Pisces. Time to make money, Pisces rising would say in this upcoming 14 months. Yep, you will be super busy with making money. This is your reading for upcoming 14 months until January 2025. Depending on your time of birth, the things that I will mention, they have probably either already happened or they will happen later on, so you will have to come back and check it out again. But what is it? What's gonna happen? This aspect that we're talking about, South Node and North Node in Aries and Libra, for you are happening in the fields of money. Whoa, sorry. I'm sorry you're the last sign and I kind of use up all of my voice until I reach Pisces, but I can do it. So, in upcoming 14 months, you will be super busy thinking about how to make money, where to find passive income, how to increase your income, how to buy new things, how to remove old things from your life, from your house, and how to work on your diet. So let's get deep. Let's dive in. There will be things where you will have to put your focus on, then there will be things you have to you will be drawn to. It will be way easier to get drawn into those situations, but you shouldn't. For example, what you shouldn't be drawn, what you will be drawn to but you shouldn't do, rely on other people's money. You heard that right. Do not rely on other people's money in upcoming year. Do not get a loan. Do not give a loan. Do not borrow money. Don't. Do not. Do not ask for investments. Just don't rely on other people's money. Or let's say you're really hoping to get scholarship and you're really hoping to get some kind of sponsorship from someone to sponsor you to do something that you want to do. Don't put your hope and trust into that, because you don't know what's going to happen. You might not receive the scholarship, or you might receive, but then there will be some terms and conditions that you won't like in the end. However, what you have to focus on is making your own money, is making sure that you are stable, making sure that you have enough to support yourself. For that, this is the period of time where you will be looking for the ways to make more money, and it's going to be something quick. I would say, passive income. Also during this time, investing is also not suggested. So it's more like the money should come through your actions, like that. Maybe during this period you will be applying for jobs. You should do that actually. If you feel like you don't have money and you feel like you don't have enough, start applying for jobs. Start thinking about maybe you need a promotion. Maybe you should ask for a promotion at work. Also, if we kind of move away from money situation and we move to some other materialistic stuff, during this time some of you might be like really spending money and time into building your environment, building your surroundings, building your house, buying things for your house, like decorating your house, buying a chair, buying a sofa, things that make your surrounding super comfortable. At the same time, this aspect is kind of putting your focus into like the food that you intake, the food that you put into your body. Here is trying to say you might be like drawn to like eating a lot, eating unhealthy, but no, try to spend time learning about nutrition, learning about the things that you put inside of your body, like water, the water that you drink. Is it filtered? Is it good? The fruits, the vegetables, whatever you are eating, are they healthy for you? You will find so much benefit from these things. It's going to help you not only with your physical body, but also with your mental health, which is super, super important. At the same time, if you think about it, if you find a job that is related to like nutrition, food, or like money, finance, or esoterics, like for example, if you start making astrology, if you learn astrology, tarology, numerology, and you start having consultations, you will start making your own income. And for that, I am making astrology course where I will be teaching how to become an astrologer and how to have clients and customers and make money from astrology, which is what you have to be doing actually in upcoming year. You can do that. At the same time, you can teach people how to make money, because you will be super invested in learning about money and how does money work, where does it come from, where does it go, and how does it, like how you should manage it. Then maybe if you provide those kind of courses and consultations to people, that's also the way that you can make money. Also, the way that you can make money could be related to some investigations and secrets and conspiracies and etc. And things related to intimacy can also be the way that you can make money. And if you're interested in like one-on-one reading with me, like in-depth reading with me, I have 50% off for upcoming 2 months until December 25th. So if you're interested in that, the links are down below. In addition, you will receive free numerology report where you will learn about your destiny and about your personality, which will help you to kind of figure out what are skills that you have that you can use for your benefit. On that note, have an amazing upcoming year until January 2025, and I'll see you on my next video. Please subscribe to this channel because upcoming video is going to be more fun. See you. Bye.